Welcome back. Today, we're continuing with our Accounts Payable series. In the last videos, we walked through the complete accounts payable cycle and even made adjustments in customer accounts against their outstanding invoices. This time, I'll take you through the Payable Dashboard step by step, explaining every single data point you see here. Let's begin with Open Purchase Orders. This section basically shows you the total quantity and value of purchase orders that you've issued to vendors but haven't yet received the material for, nor the bill. In simple terms, you've committed to buying something, so sooner or later, the material and the bill will come in, making it your indirect liability right now. Next, you'll see unpaid vendor bills. This is simply the total value of all vendor bills that are currently outstanding, your total gross outstanding amount at this moment. Then, you have payable due as of today. This figure tells you the total value of bills whose due dates have already passed, meaning you're currently liable to make those payments immediately. We also have pending vendor bills. This means you've already received the material or service, but haven't yet received the vendor bill, or you haven't booked it into the system. So this value reflects items you've received but are still waiting to record formally. Another important figure here is entries awaiting adjustment. These are things like credit notes, debit notes, or advance payments you've made to vendors but haven't yet adjusted against their outstanding bills. The system also shows you your top 5 vendors by outstanding amount, basically the vendors you owe the most to right now. It's important to note this is just the top 5, not your total outstanding. We then have a purchase order versus bill booking trend for the last 6 months. This tells you how many purchase orders you've issued and how many of those have been converted into booked bills. Since every purchase order eventually results in a bill, this gives you insight into your purchase-to-bill cycle and trends over time. You can also see a vendor-wise outstanding overview. This shows how your total outstanding is distributed across different vendors. For example, one vendor might have the highest share, followed by others like Caterpillar, and so on. You can even click on a specific vendor to see the value of pending purchase orders with them, their outstanding amount, and how much is currently due. If a due date has passed, the bill will be flagged. For example, you might see 2 bills with due dates of the 12th of June 2025 and the 15th of May 2025 that are already overdue and require immediate payment. From here, you can go deeper into the analytics. In the outstanding section, you can choose to view all bills, only those due for payment, or those overdue. A bill is considered overdue if its due date passed more than 30 days ago. You can also filter this by specific vendors, or view everything at once. The results will show all bills that meet your criteria, along with details like bill numbers, due dates, amounts, and so on. If you click on a specific bill, you'll see even more detail: bill number, vendor, due date, and all relevant entries tied to it. There's also a section for unadjusted entries, which lists advance payments or debit notes recorded for a vendor that still need to be applied against outstanding bills to get an accurate picture of what's owed. Another useful tool here is the aging analysis. This shows each vendor's total outstanding and breaks it down into 5 categories: already due, due in the next 30 days, due in 30 to 60 days, due in 60 to 90 days, and so on. For example, a vendor might have $20,000 outstanding, with $5,000 already due and $15,000 due in the next month. This analysis helps you forecast upcoming liabilities and plan your cash flow accordingly. You can also click into each bucket to see the specific invoices that fall there. There's also a visual summary, a bar graph showing your total payables spread across the aging buckets, giving you a quick snapshot of how your liabilities are shaping up and what your payment outflows might look like in the coming days. Finally, you can view account statements for any specific vendor. You select the vendor, choose the date range, and the system will display every entry for that vendor, whether it's a bill, payment, debit note, or credit. You'll see details like entry number, date, account name, debit or credit amount, cost center, reference number, accountant's name, and any narration. This essentially gives you the vendor's full ledger for the selected period. From here, you can export the data to Excel, apply filters, or print the statement directly, just like you would in any other analytics tool. That's the complete walkthrough of the Accounts Payable Dashboard and Analytics. This video wraps up our Accounts Payable Demo Series, as we've now covered every other aspect in earlier videos. With this final part, you now have a complete overview of your payables section and vendor liabilities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.